There is literally nothing more underrated than a decent agentic coding setup. We spent ages configuring our IDEs, tab spaces, prettier rules, extensions. Well, agentic coding is no different, and they come in the forms of skills, MCPs, rules, Agents.md file, the list goes on. So here comes a video I've been wanting to do for quite a while, which is sharing my exact setup and my process for building apps. And we're going to be building a frame.io clone using the latest IDE to the lineup, Verdent, who have kindly sponsored this video. And this video aims to show it doesn't matter what tool you use, they all contain roughly the same quality of life features that make for a really good agentic coding setup. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to go through some of the basic settings that I think everyone needs to have with their agentic setup. First of all, models. Everyone's going to have their own specific use cases. They're the ones they enjoy, the ones they don't enjoy. Out of the box, Verdent gives you two presets, one based on performance, one based on balance, which, as you can see, the agent and the plan use Sonnet in the balance one, and Opus in the performance one, with a little help from 3.1 Pro, GPT 5.2 there. I don't necessarily like those, to be honest. I'm a classic Claude code person. I like Opus for plan and Sonnet for agent. I might consider GPT-3 Codex in there as well, so I'll add that. But ultimately, knowing which model you like to use and the way it behaves is a great way to understand. And you can only understand that by experimentation. This is my experimentation. My rules here, I've created an Agents.md file, which has a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to go through every little piece. In this, I will link everything down below so you can copy and paste. But ultimately, some things that I've noticed the agent does that I don't particularly like, I'll correct it in the Agents.md file. You're going to have your own idiosyncrasies and things like this that you're going to prefer the agent to do certain things. So I would commend you to add them as you see them. If it's doing something you don't like, add them to your Agents.md file. Now, I love the idea of sub-agents inside of Verdent as well. I'm not such a massive fan of sub-agents as we start to broaden outwards to agent teams and things like that. Sub-agents themselves, they don't get called when I want them to. It's sort of the nature of AI being indeterministic. You don't know when these sub-agents are going to get called, so I tend to not be a fan of them. However, you can set them up in Verdent. Now, the big one, skills. Verdent out of the box has all of these nice recommended skills, and I've enabled the front-end design skill, the playwright skill, and security best practices skill. However, I went on to skills.sh by Vercel and downloaded a bunch of skills of the tools and things like that I want this project to do. Now, there's a little bit of tweaking involved because skills doesn't yet register Verdent when you install them, and you literally install them by copying this command here, pasting it in your terminal, and it'll ask you which editor you're using. I just did the default, didn't select any additional agents, which will then install it in the .agents folder, and then copied them through to my root. In my root here, I've got a .verdent file and skills, and added them and moved them into this folder. They then appeared in here for me to add them. So I've got a convex skill because I want to build this app with convex, tanstack start as well because I want to use tanstack start, and Vercel because I want to host it on Vercel, but we also get React and Next.js performance. But we'll use those as the project progresses. But ultimately, I think skills are one of those things, probably one of the most important things you can add to your agentic setup to really get the most out of AI. And these can be project dependent, or they can be, universal depending on your preferred way of working. We got some / commands here as well. These are for your quick access prompt. I don't tend to use these in favor of skills. MCPs, now I've got the ref and exit MCP set up. These are research and documentation MCPs to help it learn more about the task at hand. I've also got a semgrep MCP, which is a security MCP. Again, we'll use those as the project becomes available. I'm also going to add clerks MCP server as well. and also convex. Now these allow us to interact with the databases directly, understand what needs to be set up rather than it trying to set it up manually. It can just do it all through the MCP server. And then what I've done as well, there's this a review mode, and I really like Opus 4.6 and 5.3 Codex for my reviews, so we're going to be taking a look at that a little bit later on. Other than that, you've got your usual dev setups here that you can have set up the way you want it. Now what I will be doing is using another Vercel package called OpenSrc. And what this does, once the project's set up and we have all of our NPM packages installed, this actually downloads the source code for the version of that NPM package that you're using. So specific versions of those of TanStack, of Convex and things like this. So the agent has direct access to the source code, so it knows and understands it a lot better. It's then referenced in your AGENTS.md file, but we'll get into all that once we've got the project sorted. So without further ado, let's start planning our project. Now up here on the left, you've got this idea of tasks and workspaces. Workspaces you can imagine as Git work trees. They're basically Git work trees under the hood. So you'll be doing those if you're working with different contexts. Whereas if you're working within the same branch, then essentially your tasks are inside of the workspace, if that makes sense. So we're just going to be working off main just to get the project set up. But if we start to build new features out, I'd create a new workspace and create tasks within that workspace that help get that task done. Really nice feature just right out of the box from Verdent there. Now, before we kick it off, I'm definitely going to go into plan mode here. And I've got my custom agent set up, which is Sonnet, which is Opus and 5.3 Codex for planning. And I'm going to put my intelligence up to high to make sure that we use this, and then I'm going to use my PM plan rules that help visualize the plan for me. So I'm going to use Whisper right now to describe my project. I want to build a frame IO clone. This should enable me to upload videos, stack them for different versions, create share links for public viewing or password protected viewing to review those videos. Those users should be able to leave comments on the video at specific timestamps. I should be able to reply to those comments, tag users and resolve comments and upload a new version of the video for additional reviews. I want to use TanStack Start as the framework, Convex as my database. I think that'll be it. So with this then, I'm going to add the Convex skill. We'll save the front end design. We'll kind of look what it looks like out of the box before worrying about the overall design. We'll add the TanStack Start skill, security best practices skill. Just clean that up a bit so we can read it. I think we're good. So let's knock off the plan and let's check in a few moments to see how it gets on. So you can see it's using the MCP here. Using the skills as well to figure it all out. Really nice. Right, so we're done, and I want to bring together some really important things. Because I had two models selected for plan mode, it actually wrote a plan. Both models wrote a plan, and then they were synthesized together into this consolidated report here. And what I really like is that obviously it's taken the best of, and we can start to read about the specific things. We won't go through everything here, but we've got scaffolding commands, share link token strategy, various things like that. And we have this requirement overview, which has these Mermaid documents that show the flow of data and the user journeys, which I really like. So we've got user authentication here, and we can see that flow of data, the project management aspect of it. Really, really comprehensive plan. And I can actually edit this if I want to, if I spot something. But in this case, we're just going to build it. Now, I don't want low. I actually want a medium. And I'm happy with Sonnet 4.6. So we're going to go ahead and build that and let it rip. Okay, we're done. Here is the moment of truth. I haven't run this just yet. We'll run convex locally. So we got an error here. Okay, and with a little bit of to and fro and with using Codex as well, this is quite normal for me to have this setup where I can chop and change between different models and different harnesses and things like that. We've got something up and running, and I think obviously this is a standard ShadCN Radix project thing is not looking so great. So I think a great use case of workspaces will be to set off a work tree, getting Google Gemini 3.1 to actually design this for us whilst I click around and play and find bugs and things like that. So why don't we do this? We're going to set up a new workspace here, and I'm going to call it design experimentation. We'll create it from main, and here we go. So in here, if we set 3.1 Pro and enable the front-end design skill, let's say something like thinking about the name and the product, come up with a creative but clean and modern design for this app. We're going to whack the thinking up to high, and we're going to let that kind of do its thing. That allows us now to continue to work on this main branch. So let's see if we can create a project. Verdent video, create a project, failed to create project. Let's take a look at the, it looks like it's a convex issue. So I'm just going to whack that in there. I'm going to stick on the review as well so we can review the code and just dump in that. So if you don't know what work trees, they're basically separate folders with your code base that allows you to work on multiple features at any one time using different agents. Now, what I like to do is actually create an agent outside of both the work trees and the main branch and get it to monitor and provide a merge strategy basically on which work tree is best to merge with what and clean it all up in the end. So this is completely isolated from the main branch here. And this is what I like about the reviewer here, is launching all three reviewers in parallel with the full context focused on the auth flow questions you raise. So it's actually sending it off to Gemini here, Opus 4.6, GPT 5.2 for a much more thorough code review. And just a reminder, you can actually set the default review agents inside of the settings here. You can even write rules that you want them to follow or behavior patterns that you want them to adhere to in the review rule thing here. And so with the code review, we have the results of it here. We've got a P1 and a P0, a couple of P1s actually. And we can go ahead, select them all. And if we use, I guess Sonnet would be fine. Maybe GPT-3 Codex. We'll go medium because we know what we're doing. Get it to fix it. Okay, that seems to have done now. If we Verdent create a project, cool. Delete a project here and upload. We're going to leave it there because what I want to do is actually check on the design. So that seems to have been done. Let's see if we can run this. So we still need to install packages, and we also need to copy the env file. So I'm going to copy env local into here, and then convex dev there. Okay, nice. I actually quite like this. This is banging. This is going to be the old code, so it's going to probably break. Test Yeah, so it's breaking. But that's, I mean, this is wicked. I'm going to probably merge this into the working code now. Ask it to, we'll go balance and we'll go medium. Rebase the main branch into this project. And then let's go into here again, go medium, merge in the work tree into this main branch. Okay, and we're back and we've got our project. Nice. And now that I've merged this in, I can just delete the workspace and it will just do all the cleanup for me and I'm back in base. So there we go. There is my agentic coding setup, how I might approach something like Verdent, but it's exactly the same whether it's Claude Code, whether it's Codex, it's my skills, MCPs, rules as well, being mindful of what models I'm using, what I prefer, juggling between things like Codex or Claude Code and the IDE because they both serve different functions, and knowing what model is good for certain use cases is also really important. Like, I really think Gemini is amazing at UI. You saw that here. I've got a bit of work now to obviously go through this app and make sure everything's working, comments and things like that. But the project is logging in. It's in a good spot right now, and I hope you learned something from this. And just because we're working in Vercel, we might as well go over the pricing here. So for a limited time, you've got a free trial, which is what I'm actually on at the moment. So that's 7 days free trial with 100 credits. You get access to all the latest, which they're not holding back on any of that, and about 200 frontier model requests. But really going to start to use it. You're probably going to jump in at the $19 a month plan. You get a limited time bonus right now with 320 bonus credits a month. That's 640 in total, and this works out to roughly 1,000 frontier model requests, and it just scales up from there. So the more you pay, the more you get, basically. You can also top it up as well, so you're not stuck on, if you're not quite spending $59 but you're just over $19, you can flexible top up system, which is really nice. So overall, really competitive prices while maintaining that flexibility, which is what I quite like. So subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks to Verdent for sponsoring this video, allowing me to explore their IDE. Links to everything will be down below. So thanks to my Patreons who support me directly. Until next time, keep on vibing.